So what's the difference between the Galaxy A17 and the Galaxy A16? Stay tuned. All right, everyone, hopefully guys are having a good day. Hopefully everyone is safe out there. We have the Galaxy A17 5G in the house right here, and I've been getting a ton of comments asking me what's the difference between the Galaxy A17 and the Galaxy A16. That's a question on my unboxing video that I've been getting a lot, and I'm here to answer that in this video. Now, I do not have the Galaxy A16 in the flesh right here, but that may not be an issue. I'll show you why in a second. So the Galaxy A17 5G has a Super AMOLED 90Hz 800 nits display, 6.7 inches. We have a 385 ppi. Resolution is going to be 1080 by 2340, and we have Corning Gorilla Glass Victus. The only difference between the A16 and the A17 5G when it comes to display has to be the glass that's used on the display. So for the Galaxy A17 5G, we have a Corning Gorilla Glass Victus, and on the Galaxy A16, we have something called Glastic. So it's not a super premium glass like the Gorilla Glass Victus that we have on this display. So we have a better glass on this. However, there's really no difference at all between both of the displays. Getting into the platform, the Galaxy A17 has Android 15 with up to 6 major operating system updates and One UI 7.0. Now for the Galaxy A16, it released with Android 14. It still does have that 6 major OS updates, but we only have One UI 6.1 on that device. As far as our chipsets though, they are exactly the same. The Exynos 1330 on both of these devices. In some regions, it is going to be the MediaTek Dimensity 6300, but for me, both of these devices have Exynos 1330, so no change at all in the processors on these devices. Also, both of these devices base have 128 gigabytes of internal storage and 4 gigabytes of RAM, so there is no change on that as well. And as far as the rear-facing camera, that's where we're going to see our first change, and it's not going to be what you think. This has a different camera style. So as you guys know, the Galaxy A16 is going to be a lot more spaced apart, so we're going to get individual camera lenses, and the Galaxy A17 5G is going to kind of be bulked together like this. But as far as the internal specifications, they're essentially going to be the same. The main camera is going to be a 50 megapixel wide angle camera. Our secondary is going to be a 5 megapixel ultra wide, and our third is going to be a 2 megapixel macro. So we have the same exact camera specs of the Galaxy A17 that we have on the Galaxy A16. We can also only record up to 1080p 30 frames per second on both the Galaxy A17 and the Galaxy A16. Going over to our front-facing camera, both devices are going to have a 13 megapixel front-facing camera and are going to be able to shoot up to 1080p at 30 frames per second. And we do still have that wide angle mode on the A17 like we had on the A16. Both devices are also still going to have a mono speaker, so just one speaker. Both still don't have a headphone jack, of course. Both have a side-mounted fingerprint sensor. Both also have a 5,000 milliamp battery, and both still have a 25 watt wired fast charging experience. So is it worth it to upgrade to the Galaxy A17 5G from the Galaxy A16? Absolutely not. Save your money and wait for the Galaxy A18 or buy something better like the Pixel 9a.